Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield, and we are in our hydroponics because Barrett wants to speak to me, and so does Andraja. So I will be talking to her after I get done talking to Barrett. What is
Lost
it you
in
need?
my thoughts, but glad to be back.
What'd you need, Barrett?
Space is so hostile to humanity already, and you made it just a little bit safer for everybody. No matter what you could have done differently, this will impact a lot of lives eventually. We'll have to mark it in the Constellation history books so we don't forget it when the Terramorphs are finally gone.
I don't care if I'm remembered for that. There are way better things to remember me for. I don't want to talk. Okay, I don't care if I'm remembered for that.
So humble, too. People love that.
Oh, jeez.
Squeak! Balancing risk versus reward is tricky. Even more so when so much hangs in the balance. So, you really think the Acelies are going to work out, huh?
Yes, I do.
You must have seen some data that I didn't.
Well, microbes can mutate. You know that. You're a scientist. Yeah.
Everything has a chance to mutate, and most mutations are harmless. But I get it. It's scary. It's definitely riskier than dropping off some wild animals. Oh well, it's done. At least with the extermination of the Lazarus plant, the Acelies will have an easier time.
Destroying the Lazarus plant made things safer. I can tell you wouldn't have done the same thing. Yeah, I can tell you wouldn't have done the same thing.
That's okay. We're different people and we assess risk and success differently. I'm just glad we're doing something against the Terramorphs.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't like, and I'm sorry, the microbes, yeah, maybe the mutations wouldn't have turned bad, but that's not the mutations wasn't my concern. My concern was someone getting their hands on that microbe and change it into something like COVID. That's what my concern was. Okay, let's go talk to Andy. If we hadn't gone through our own biological warfare, if China hadn't done their own biological warfare on us, and we hadn't just gone through that in 2020 for like 2 years, I probably would have maybe chose the microbes. But seeing firsthand, living through what happened, no. All right. Let's go talk to Andy. Where are you at? Where you at, Andrasia? She's not helping me at all. She's not over here. I didn't see her over here. It was just... Oh, she's down. Okay, she's underneath. All right, where are you at? There's Sarah. There you are. You're going to yell at me too, aren't you?
You need something? It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Acelies creature is the right way to do it?
Big butts. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Germs made in the lab sound way too risky. We're just helping nature take its course. Yeah, germs made in the lab are way too risky.
Where Terramorphs are concerned, I do not believe there is a way to remove risk from the equation.
Yes, there is.
Perhaps an experimental microbe has its own risks, but what of the risks to who knows how many human lives until the Acelies can do its job?
Screw you, people! Screw you! And I'm not going to side with them, no. We'll have to agree to disagree on this.
I suppose we shall. Not that it matters, since the decision was made.
Yep.
I will say, though, that I am glad you convinced them to destroy the Lazarus plant.
I wouldn't be able to sleep knowing it was still out there. No one can be trusted with something that has the potential to cause so much chaos. Yeah.
Indeed. The United Colonies hardly has the best record in that area.
No, they don't.
Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
Wow. No one agreed with me. Too bad. So sad. So I've been buying the distress call. Did I try doing this one before? I can't remember. I want to go check that out. Because that's been on my list for a long time. And I think I might have tried it, but it wouldn't let me go there because maybe I didn't have the grab drive ability to get there. We shall see. It is a level 60. Well, I mean, I'm a level 81 now, so it's going to be fun. Maybe that's why I couldn't go to before, because I think it was only like a level 30 trying to get to it.
Repeating emergency request. Facility Crucible requires vital materials to sustain the mission. Transmitting coordinates on Charybdis 3. End of message.
Okay. That's not it. Then we just get... Here it is. Yes. So I received a curious distress call saying that a place called Crucible on Charybdis 3 needs help. So let us go. Let's scan it. Do we have plant life here? We do. Water is biological. So we've got 3 traits and 5 resources. Never been here. The Crucible is what it's called. This could be a hell of a fight. I'm excited to see what it entails.
This place looks well defended. We should watch our backs.
Tobias? Okay. What's this? That's the Crucible. Oop, nope. Okay, this is me. So watch our back. You say, oh, there's Cesium here. Okay. Satellite. Alright, so we need to go over here. You take care of the ship, Haskell. You protect it from me, will you? This is another place that would be interesting to have it to put an outpost on because of the vegetation and everything. Oh, it's called Satellite Ghost Vine. Is that what that is? Oh, I'm on the water. I'm in the water and it's biological. We know it. I didn't even know I was walking in water. Okay. Because I was looking at the plants. Okay. Is that Tobias? I'll be right there. I have to grab these since they're right here. I'm sorry.
This place. There's something about it that simply doesn't make sense. We should proceed with caution.
Yeah, I agree. Are we going to be fighting the robots? This is Tobias, I assume. Yep, it is. Okay, let me do a quick save.
Human of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart.
Well, we got a distress call. You're the one that sent the transmission. What exactly is this place?
Outsider is not part of plan. End of inquiry.
Okay, well, I received your distress call.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
Tobias, stand down. We have a visitor.
And I just
Reminder,
delivered all my
deliver
copper.
required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived.
It's not even letting me move. Well, your robot needs to learn some manners. Tobias is really out of the way. You must not see many people. Oh, yeah.
We see no one, ever.
Really?
Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. The societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
But I just got here. And you're already talking about me? Why are people hiding?
Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark will set it off. We're still recovering from a deadly conflict that happened 3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because of it.
What do you mean by societies?
Most of us are like me, free and unaligned. But there are 3 societies that are oft at odds with one another. The believers, the pragmatists, and the renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the pragmatists.
Well, I'll go look for Franklin then.
Give it time, and I'm sure the others will come out. For curiosity's sake, if nothing else.
So that's Ada. And I just got rid of my copper. Was there copper on this planet? Yes, there is. 150 copper is a lot, though. So they've been secluded for who knows how long. Interesting. And Tobias, their robot, doesn't want anybody here. So how are they fixing stuff if things break down? Can I get in here? Inaccessible. I thought maybe it would be. What's this over here? Aha. Well, you're on a... I bet this is inaccessible up here too, then. Yep, They're all inaccessible, I'm sure. Yep. Do I need to put in my business outfit? Another robot. So they all ran away to hide when I showed up. You must be Franklin. Yep. I could tell by the Ezekiel. Okay.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight.
Well, almost.
I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community. But you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
Just like you. He looks like Ron Hope. Big old fat face like that, the big old round chin, and then he's in a suit. That's a weird old time outfit, and your accent is odd.
Where to begin? Maybe an introduction? I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
Roosevelt, I know, I've heard that name before. One of the presidents.
It is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgotten. You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was.
Okay.
Everyone that lives here are clones.
Oh.
Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
This is astonishing.
Yeah.
It's like walking through some type of living museum of Earth's history.
I agree. Oh, this is hard to believe. I've encountered stranger things. I want to know who you people are and what's going on. So you are a real president of the old United States of America?
Now, there is the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memories, but I know every nuance of his life and times. Well, as much as history records. I confess, I feel an undeniable affinity towards him. But no, I am my own man, but not all of us see it that way.
Are you immortal then? If you keep
Not at all. I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back, they are different, modified. The believers say they are improved. Being reborn can take years, sometimes over a decade. But everyone comes back.
But they change you. They modify you to fit in with their standards? To have such advanced cloning technology is unheard of. How? Yeah.
Is it? I wish I could illuminate you on this, but we are as ignorant of the technology which brought us into being as we are of the outside world.
So who made you people? I want to know who you people are and what's going on.
I could see how confusing this may be, even frustrating. But if it's any consolation, many of us feel the same, and we live here. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is and what we should do about it is something the societies disagree about, sometimes violently. It's best you meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the pragmatist's position on matters.
So the robots, so you guys probably kill each other off in your disputes, and then the robots clone you back. But who programmed the robots? It had to be in higher intelligence, right? I'll hold you to that promise. I don't want to be passed off to the others. I want answers now. What can you tell me about the mission?
Well, it is one of the few concrete things we know about Crucible. If you want to truly know about the mission, the believers will tell you all about it.
But
in fact, it can be hard to get them to stop talking about it. After you meet with them, I'll share my position.
Oh, I don't want to be passed off to others. I want answers now.
It's hard to understand my society without first understanding the others. Besides, if I monopolize your attention for too long, the other societies may get suspicious, which is counterproductive. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with the Monarinas and Genghis Khan.
Okay, Genghis Khan. And who is Amonarinas? I don't know her.
Amonarinas. She is a curious lady.
Can you... Okay, so I'm going to talk to him...
Goodbye.
I'm going to talk to him after the fact, because that's what we were told to do. Wow, this took a really big spin. And now I can see why we were not able to come here sooner. Because it is clear out on the fringes, but I have a feeling we're going to have some fighting. Who are you?
I would kill for a new slate. Of anything at all.
I would imagine you're probably reading the same thing over and over and over.
You don't get old on Crucible unless you are smart. FDR is the wisest of us.
I love that outfit you're wearing. Can I buy one here? Oh, I want to buy one so bad. Okay, that was a separate room. That was a different room. I hope you have a shop. I want to buy that outfit. think I gave away my age. And those boots. I know those pants. Yeah. Oh, and the bracelets. I have so much crystals. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm giving away my age. Mm-hmm.
Some of the turrets are failing.
I know Amon Arenas and the believers are fixing them. You're free to assist them.
But if they all fail?
Then we will most likely die. All of us. Is that what you want to hear?
Is that all you have to say?
That's why our aims are so important. We need to learn how to do things for ourselves. How to defend, how to produce power, how to fix the plumbing, for God's sake.
I agree. So you guys are relying on the robots to do everything. Okay, I understand him being a pragmatist now. Mm-hmm. He wants to do everything. He wants everyone to learn how to do their own stuff. And you got an empty refrigerator? You have no food? Okay. Interesting. But where is everybody? You got all these empty beds. Anything I can read? I'm just buzzing right through everything here. Okay. I need to put some bunk beds in my Aquila outpost. In fact, I might replace the ones in my, I can't name the name of that planet. I like these shelves, too. Mm-hmm.
Roosevelt is the only one that really cares about us as people.
I don't like that on you. It's a woman's outfit, especially with all those bracelets on. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Ezekiel, I will not put you in that outfit. Believe me, I will not. Oh, are you sick? You're coughing. I will not put you in that outfit, I promise. I may put Sarah in it because she would look amazing in it too. She would. All right. Okay, here's an office. How did I get here? I was just wandering around. Everyone has the same... You would think they would have different statues and decorations because of the fact that they are... Oh, this is someone's... Oh, this is Franklin's bedroom. Okay. Yeah, see, everything looks just like the modern. And it shouldn't. If they've been here this long... I like that chair and that desk. Mm-hmm. Okay. Bathrooms? Bathrooms are all the same no matter what. Oh, maybe not. These are showers. Okay, here we are. So they got what? Well, at least they have a shower that has a door on it. Yeah. Okay. But everything else should be different. It shouldn't be the same. All right, let's go. I'll be back, Franklin, Roosevelt, FDR.
I might have some stuff you could use in stock. Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp. I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course.
I didn't figure Wyatt Earp would run a hotel. I thought Wyatt Earp was a sheriff.
Moral authority we have built.
Yeah.
He was, and I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that.
So you're a pragmatist then?
I'm for whatever side wants to keep the peace. It means that the pragmatists and I are often on the same side of things, but you might be surprised the number of times I've had to ask some of them to back off some nonsense.
Well, let me know if I can help.
That's a generous offer. I might take you up on it. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
Well, is there a lot of crime in Crucible?
It runs hot and cold. During usual times, it's an occasional scuffle, maybe a black eye when an argument gets out of hand, and then a society goes on a rampage and it's tombstone all over. I hope your arrival keeps things on an even keel.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, let me. I can do a room.
I got a room for you. It's on the cozy side, but it's clean and quiet. You looking for a short-term rental or longer?
Let's do. We'll do 1 week.
I'm happy to have you for the long haul. You need something, holler.
Okay. I came out and there you were, right in my face. Let me see what you have for sale.
The customer is always right.
So, what do you have for aid? Okay, you got all the normal stuff. I assume you have... Oh, you sell resources, do you? So that's all you sell. I was hoping you'd have some clothes. Damn.
A pleasure talking with you.
Okay, and then you are... Amelia Earhart. Really? Okay.
In my darkest hours, I feared that we were all that was left of humanity. Your ship, she's a beauty. It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
Well, no matter how much I see, it never gets old. I spend most of my time just keeping the ship fueled. Space is very big and mostly empty. Yeah, it never gets old. I mean, yeah, it is big and mostly empty, but the moons may be very similar, but they're gorgeous to look at sometimes. Never gets old.
That's just how I imagine it. My name's Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, I think you already told me that.
When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration, vectors, and everything.
Really?
In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching heaven itself. And yet, cruelly, here I sit.
Yeah, you're stranded here. I don't know what to make of you or anyone else here. I have a feeling this is going somewhere. Why do you know about spaceflight?
The facility keeps us alive, fed, and protected. But they do a terrible job of informing us of anything at all. My guess is the facility thought they might need a pilot one day. But your guess is as good as mine.
Well, I have a feeling this is going to go somewhere.
Am I that transparent?
Yeah.
Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off of here. I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why, and I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore.
Are there any incentives to helping you?
I'd happily earn my way. Like I said, a lot of spacefaring know-how has been put in my head. Let's put it to good use, right?
Well, if I can help you, I will.
You won't regret it. Thanks. Do you want to talk about anything else?
Have you any thoughts on the societies? Do you think you're the real Amelia Earhart? Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I consider myself a most ardent admirer of hers. She feels like family. Distant family. I like to think we both share a kindred spirit of adventure, though. She broke so many barriers in her life. I would love the same opportunity one day.
And I would imagine every time you're reborn, that feeling of familiarity gets looser and looser, you know what I mean? It gets further away, especially since they keep modifying their personalities every time they're reborn. Have any thoughts on the societies?
I have a few choice unchristian thoughts about some of them, but I'm going to stay out of it.
Okay.
Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them. Any at all. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to explore.
I'd like you to follow me for a while.
Ha, that's music to my ears. Let's get going.
Okay.
I'll get back to what I was doing. You know where to find me.
So, I lost Sarah? Okay. But do I have Ezekiel? Ezekiel, where are you at? So, come here. Oh no, he's here with me still. Okay, so it's Sarah I lost. So I can only have one or the other. Who are you over here?
I just wish the societies could get along. Oh, you actually came from space.
So you're a clone settler, but you don't have a name, a specific name. Same thing with you.
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold.
Okay.
You're the most exciting thing that's happened, well, ever.
The renegades will use any means to escape Crucible.
So you guys want to try to get out of
I
here?
hope your arrival doesn't mean more violence.
The other societies make me sick. This is a prison, plain and simple.
Yeah, I kind of get that feeling too. So now I can come in here. Or is this the room that I just came out of? I think this is the room I just came out of. It is. Never mind. I feel like I'm in some kind of a weird hippie colony. Oh, she's a pharmacist.
The mission is a lie. But we have a chance to build real life here on Crucible.
Oh, she's a
The
pragmatist.
mission will succeed one day.
Okay, so she's a believer.
The settled systems needs us. We just need to pass the test.
You gonna sit down here with them, Sarah? Okay.
If you had a life sentence, wouldn't you do anything to be free? Who cares what sick experiment Crucible was designed for? We need to escape.
I agree. You guys should all get out of here.
If you had a life sentence, wouldn't you do anything to be free? The other societies make me sick. This is a prison, plain and simple.
Okay, they all look the same inside. Okay.
Change is coming. I can feel it. The renegades will use any means to escape Crucible.
She is still following me.
I hope your arrival doesn't mean more violence.
So you guys are all wearing the same clothes.
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold.
And you guys are all in the same, they look exactly the same. Okay. I'm not gonna look in the lockers. Well, maybe I should be, I don't know. Maybe I'll find some clues about what's going on. See, how could they have chunks? If they've been here this long, how could they have chunks? See, there's the inconsistency. Writers, the inconsistency. Mm-hmm. Come on. All right, let's go talk to whoever we're supposed to talk to. Which direction was that now? Well, it looks like we have two. So one of them's over here. What is all this? So you have a pharmaceutical lab. Interesting. Once again, this is going to be like the whole thing with the Terramorphs and the Heat Leeches. Somebody set that up originally, and we'll never know. We'll never be told. All right, let's talk to you. You are Armelius.
I had hoped you would visit me.
Oh.
Good. Know that you stand before Queen Amanirinas of the Kush.
Never heard of you.
Queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me.
So you're from Egypt. You know you're not really a queen. Yeah, what's the Kush?
In truly ancient times, my land lay south of Egypt, a harsh country. History is enamored of my contemporary Cleopatra, but she would have withered and died had she tried to rule my land.
So you know you're not really a queen.
You walk our land a few footsteps and think you know everything. If you don't believe me, know you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am a Manirinas for true. The great and the terrible to those who would oppose me. I remember things no one has told me. Memories of faces, betrayers, lovers, allies, and enemies. And the smells. The right scent. And I close my eyes. And I can picture all of it so vividly. It aches my heart, my home, my kingdom.
It is not fair what they are doing to these poor people. They're torturing them. Maybe you are her reincarnation. Withhold my judgment. You sound delusional. How can you be so certain? Because you're a clone, and the robots are feeding you all this information in your DNA.
Have you no faith of your own? Something you hold to, even though it cannot be proven. It is the same with me. But I am certain. You speak to a Manirinas, reborn.
Well, I'll withhold my judgment, but no, you're just a clone.
You are wise then. I know how it must sound. Once, I called upon mighty armies. However, on Crucible I still lead. Have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems.
No.
To bring in a new glorious age and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed.
Wow. But you guys have been here for centuries. And you want me to help with this. This mission is doomed to fail in so many ways. Could you tell me about the mission?
So many scoff at the mission. Before we are reborn here, there are words all of us are told. That we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves. To learn, grow, and thrive. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age?
How do we even know about the settled systems, right? You've never left this planet. You don't even know what's out there. You said I'm the first visitor you have seen in decades? So how do you know about the settled systems? You really think you can change everything?
You are skeptical. My advisors thought the same when Augustus Caesar stood unbeatable at Kush's border. I made war against the mighty Romans. I took their cities and fought them to a draw. No other king or queen can boast of that honor against that famed Roman. And that's just me. Some of the greatest lions of all ages are awaiting rebirth. What are bureaucrats, petty politicians, and lawyers against that?
You wouldn't even know what bureaucrats, lawyers are, and politicians are. Well, maybe politicians, but you wouldn't understand. Yeah, this is not making any sense to me, the writing on this. The whole backstory got a lot of holes in it. I mean, it's a great concept of what they're trying to do here, but there's a lot of gaps. There's a lot of holes in the writing. This mission is doomed to fail in so many ways.
I do not care if you think my plan is insane. But what I want, what we want, is a chance to prove to the facility we are ready. When someone has achieved their potential, the facility is supposed to set us free among the stars.
But
the
it
machines
hasn't.
have been breaking more and more over the years, and no one has ever been deemed worthy. I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves and claim our birthright.
You guys are somewhat scary. What is the facility?
The facility is another place on this very planet. A place we cannot go, as much as we dream of it.
Maybe none of you are ready.
Surely someone, anyone by now would have learned the lessons the facility sought to teach. No, the machines have not aged well. The crises break upon our beach, each one greater than the last.
I'll hear you out, but no promises.
Then listen well, outsider. You must go to the facility.
Oh, I already intended on going
the robots
there.
and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from. Somewhere far to the east. None of us can travel there. But you can. Go there, please. And see if the facility can be repaired. Then report back to me.
Okay, now I have to talk to Genghis Khan. So they're being told that they're supposed to go out and take over the settled system. So they're being told about the settled systems by the facility, but the robots are breaking down. Okay. You're not up there, you're on the other side. Oops. So these homes are all... Oh, who are you? Oh, you're Wyatt Earp. Okay. So this is where my room is at, is it? So you run a hotel. That's too funny. Why would you have a hotel?
How the hell did you get a gun, Wyatt?
That is a good question.
And the answer?
I think I'll keep that one to myself.
Come on, tell me.
Thing is, if I tell you, you tell someone else, and soon my side business has competitors. So I'll pass.
Ugh, you're such an ass.
Can you imagine being stuck with everyone over and over and over? Being reborn, knowing you're going to beat the same people for eternity, basically, is what you're talking about. Oh my god. And if you don't like them, then you're stuck with them. I don't know. This is kind of a fun one, that's for sure. So now we get to see Genghis Khan, huh? Amelia, you haven't had anything to say, and I think if Amelia wasn't with me, Sarah would probably be talking more. But Amelia took over as the actor.
Weapons out! They come! There will be blood!
Are you shooting at flies?
Seems like you can walk away from victory in my book.
Did you die? They're aggressive. What are they called? A swarming glider. Okay, so they I assume they come from the sky. All right, Genghis, let's talk. You didn't defend yourself very well, did you?
And the woman from the stars. Come to see me.
Yeah, you don't like to think
you're
much of
not
women.
afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here. Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
You're much more civil than I was expecting. You're one of the most terrible butchers in all history. Yeah.
My namesake, yes. A terrible, terrible person. But me, I'm really just a lowly prisoner, stuck on this pitiful planet.
Oh my god.
I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
They all want to escape. They all want off this planet, and what will they do if they do get off planet? Oh my gosh. He says that he's not like Genghis Khan, but yet he's been cloned to be Genghis Khan, and he's going to go out and conquer. And the Egyptian queen, she's the same thing. She's going to go out there and take everybody and make them her slaves. Oh, I still cannot believe I'm meeting Genghis Khan. No. Keep your distance. I'm not sure I trust you. Why are you really out here?
I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots. Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little, but even he appreciates this.
Yeah.
And I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed.
Well, I can tell you right now, no matter what I find at the factory, you guys are crazy. You're not getting off here. Oh my god. You keep your distance. I'm not sure I trust you.
You have nothing to fear from me.
Yeah, right.
So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones? Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
I think sharing the same DNA has such noteworthy people counts for something. I think the science would back your view. I'm surprised you didn't change your name then. So you really feel no connection to Genghis at all?
None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him.
Wow.
I am me, and I am content with this.
So maybe that's what they keep when they, after these people die and they're reborn by the facility, maybe they're trying to get them more and more to be like the original people. I don't know. I'm surprised you didn't change your name then.
I never really thought about that. Surprising indeed.
Yeah.
But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damn robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit, and one day we will be free.
And what would you do if you escaped?
I do not know. Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us. I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can make a place for himself, though.
You could become a pirate. You would be a good pirate. So Crucible is a prison.
A prison of the mind and the body. Crucible holds out a throne and says, "Obey, and it is yours." But thrones are meant to be taken, not handed to you by a machine. But it is a tantalizing lie that keeps the others in line.
So what you just said there was very much Genghis Khan-y. Oh, the thrones are meant to be taken. Oh my god. If you renegades are so tough, you shouldn't need me.
If Crucible had not hobbled us, we wouldn't. I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands. But now the robots have made a grave mistake.
Me.
You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands. and all the societies know it.
So you're the renegade, the Queen of Egypt, or whatever she wants to call herself. She is a believer, and Frank FDR is a pragmatist. If I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer. Crucible really kills you?
Oh, yes. You can go 1 or 2 miles from Crucible, and you drop dead. I have no knowledge of medicine, but it's probably poison. It boils my blood to be subjugated like this. But too many of the clones are sheep. As long as their pens are clean and comfortable, they bleed their arguments.
Yeah, that's definitely very Genghis Khan. If I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves? You know of the facility, yes? Go there and make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
This is going to piss off Sarah and Barrett and everybody again.
To know how to touch the stars, yet be grounded. That's a bitter irony. Goodbye, outsider.
So they had to put her in here, right? Yeah. Wow, interesting. So they put a character in there that you're going to relate to and feel sorry for, and all the rest of them are just plain nasty people. Okay, so we need to go talk to Franklin. Man, I do want to go visit that facility for sure. Okay, so I spoke to everybody.
So, you have heard from the other societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. Genghis is right. This is a cage and your people need freedom. I think some of the greatness of your original selves may live in you. Think what you could accomplish. Both of them are misguided and probably dangerous. Yeah.
I couldn't agree more.
Yep.
The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history.
Yeah, I did.
It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose and parter as a whole would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
Don't some individuals deserve a chance, though? What the other societies are up to sounds dangerous. Yeah, don't some individuals deserve a chance?
A tough but fair question. I must admit the case of Amelia Earhart sometimes keeps me up at night. 'Tis safer if the rule is strict, but if you wanted to make an exception or two, I could live with that. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way.
Would it be that bad?
The most likely case is anyone that leaves Crucible would die or silently fail. But if the mission is correct, and they do take over the settled systems, in the course of history, it took millennia to cast out petty tyrants. The way ahead lies not looking to the past to literally guide us, but for this generation to learn from us. Terrible and great figures we represent had their time. We made the most of it. We should be at peace with it.
What the other societies are up to sounds dangerous, yeah.
Exceptionally so. But the pragmatists are different. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines. Learn how to build, grow, and govern ourselves.
I agree 100%
Allowed
with that.
to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation. And to die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
I have to agree with that. So you guys can't even have children. You can't raise families because you're clones? Does that mean you're infertile?
Yes, and not to be indelicate, not for lack of trying. Are we even human in this state? We have no future, only the past.
Is it wrong if others want to escape this prison?
Do not listen to passion. Genghis can be very persuasive, but he's a fool.
Yeah, he's...
In some sense, we are an abomination. A science project made for unknown ends and with uncertain results.
I agree with that.
Once we are fully human, fully self-reliant, then we should be allowed to join the settled systems.
I agree with you. I can't tell all your people remain... I can't let all your people remain trapped here. I will think about it. And that is a good goal. I agree with that. You guys need to learn to fend for yourself first, because right now you're being taken care of by robots. You don't know how to work. You don't know how to do anything on your own. So going out into society isn't, you're going to, and I believe a lot of them will fail, but a lot of them are going to just start killing and taking over other people's hard works. But now that's a good goal. Count me in.
You have no idea how profoundly grateful I am to hear that. Go to the facility and see what can be done.
Okay. Wow. This one got a little strange. I kind of, some YouTube videos I had seen, I tried not to watch them at all when I ran across this. So I knew there was a society out here that was made of clones, but I didn't know anything that was going on with them. Oh my gosh, they're horrible, Genghis Khan. Anyway, I'm going to leave the facility for another episode. So if you're enjoying, don't give me that look, Sarah. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.